Well, a mermaid tail in silicone can cost you anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Sirena, Singapore's first mermaid, and today I'm going to be answering questions from a kid, a Gen Z, and a senior. Let's see what they think.
Hi,
Hi there.
I'm Tara.
Hi, Tara. I'm Sirena. It's nice to meet you.
Hello.
I like your unicorns.
Thank you. I also like your dress.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to know more about your exciting job.
Let's do it. What do you want to know?
Is it more dancing or is it more swimming?
Well, mermaiding is kind of like a combination, right? It's dancing through the water. And the movement that you make, have you seen like how a dolphin swims?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the movement we make too.
Can you please tell me some tricks and like skills you do?
Well, one that I really like is called a bubble kiss. So you put your hand to your mouth and you poof it out, which looks much more impressive in the water. But then you have a cloud of bubbles over there.
But what is the most memorable performance you've ever done?
One of my favorites was they built a custom tank for me outside of Ion. And I remember thinking, ooh, this is very surreal. And I never dreamed it would happen in the middle of Orchard Road. And another one, have you been to the zoo?
Yes.
So for consecutive years, I worked with the zoo to do a performance inside. It was only us performing, not the manatees. But they were so clever that they learned to do the things that we did. So when we barrel rolled, they would try to barrel roll too. When we backflip, they would try to backflip too.
Looks very shiny, all your jewels.
Is that a hint? Would you like to try something on?
I don't think many fit me.
Shall we try?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, when?
Okay, so this is a beautiful necklace and it was a gift from one of my Mer sisters actually. Isn't it gorgeous?
So pretty.
It is. It's so
like a
stretchy.
seashell.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around. And
Oh my god,
stunning.
it's shiny.
It looks like you
So
just won a
nice.
mermaid contest. Looks like a medal.
It's very shiny. Okay,
It's hers now.
when you perform, do you do anything other than dancing?
Yes, for kids' parties, for example, I do things on land with them and then I go into the pool with them. If I'm doing, let's say, an adult event, I do something else different. But for my weekly shows, a lot of it is dancing underwater.
Do you hold your breath in the water or is there a tank?
Ooh, I hold my breath in the water.
How about the tips to actually become a mermaid?
I've always believed that I was a mermaid. So being a mermaid is something that happens in your heart. I think you're a mermaid, for example.
Okay.
But if you want to grow a tail and learn how to embody being a mermaid, then you should join a good mermaid school, like the Singapore Mermaid School.
Hopefully, I'll also perform in the zoo.
Yeah. We could do a double show.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah, okay, and I'm gonna swim with a lot of dolphins. Thank you for answering my questions. I really enjoyed it. Being a mermaid is really fascinating.
No, I had the
Okay.
best time chatting with you. Bye,
Thank
Tara.
you. Bye.
Hi there.
Hello.
I'm Keefe.
Hi,
I'm
Keefe.
23 this year.
Awesome.
Yeah. Can I just say that when I saw you carrying all this, the little boy in me just screamed. I didn't know I loved it so much. I'm trying to get to know you better and what you do. So let's just start it off with, how did you start?
Well, I started in university. I was surfing eBay for a Halloween costume. I came across this tiny little spandex tail and was like, mind blown. Most amazing thing in the world. Did a bit of research and then found this company selling silicone mermaid tails on Kickstarter of all places. And decided to take the plunge, ordered one, and here we are.
Wow. How much was this entire suit?
Well, a mermaid tail in silicone can cost you anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000.
Oh, wow.
And you can wait for up to 2 years. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece of art.
Definitely. And you mentioned that you have a mermaiding school.
I do, yes.
It includes both merman and mermaid.
Yes.
Right? If I was interested, how will you train me?
Well, first you need to put.
Okay, I'll do it. Which one?
Yeah? Okay, shall we do this?
Sure.
Okay, no one's done that yet. Are you in pain?
No, this is quite funny.
Ah, he is exquisite.
I'm just gonna like wear this the entire interview.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
let's
looks
do
so
it.
natural.
So how do you keep this in like in a prestige condition?
Well, as you can see, it's not in a pristine condition. This is my workhorse tail. She's one of my favorites. And so, you know, there's like paint chipping and stuff like that, but it's okay. It's battle scars.
So your feet are like that?
Yeah.
Like a ballerina stand?
Like on point perpetually.
Isn't that very painful?
It is. Everything about this is painful. But it's worth it. It's so worth it.
Have you gotten any, I don't know, injuries or maybe perhaps cramps? And if you do, then what do you do with the show?
There have actually been plenty of performances where I have gotten cramps, but you kind of train your pain threshold and your mental threshold so that you're able to carry on through the cramps. The key is no matter what goes wrong, the audience must never know, and that's my mantra.
So in this profession, are there any maybe stereotypes?
I think a lot of people look at it and they think it's so easy. When it comes down to it, it's such a hard job. It's really a job of multitasking.
Why do you think that your profession is important in this world?
Because people need magic, right? Like I said, we need hope and possibility to survive or something to look forward to. And for me, this job, yeah, it's challenging, it's hard, but every time I've been going through something really difficult in life, I just get in the water and that just washes away. So it's other people's escape, but it's equally my escape.
Thank you so much for this very insightful talk. I really learned a lot about the mermaid industry.
That's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to having our next Mermaid.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Anne.
Hi, Queen Anne. Nice to meet you. I'm Sirena.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Sirena. Okay, a very interesting, very unique occupation. Tell me, what made you choose this occupation?
I think I fell into it because I love fairy tales and mythology. And I just believe that there's room for magic, even in a city that's, you know, like all pragmatism and city and chrome.
I see.
So it was a bit of an impossible dream, but we're both sitting here now.
Yeah, exactly. How long have you been in it?
Close to 11 years.
Wow. And what does your family think about this?
Oh, they thought it was so strange at the start. You know, Asian family, right?
Yeah.
So my dad had a lot of talks where he'd sit me down and be like, you know, it's not too late to change your profession. But I think over the years, as they've seen thank God, the success and everything come in, they are so supportive.
How do you connect with your audience on a deeper level during your performances?
For gigs that are on land, it's a little bit easier. For example, it's easier to create a connection with a child that I can see. I appeal to them through storytelling and through whimsy. But how do you connect with an audience when you're underwater and you have a glass wall in front of you? So honestly, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors and tricks of the trade, knowing where to look and things like that, and still trying to create a connection with a rough approximation of a person, even though you can't see who they are, or what they look like, or how they're reacting to you.
What do you think the physical demands are as you grow older?
I mean, the lower back ache is already starting. It's just the nature of the job. We're having to sit ramrod straight all the time, having to be physical so much. This is my lightest tail. She weighs about 15 kilograms.
And it's very uncomfortable, right? It looks so uncomfortable. How do you get into it? Do you have to moisturize your body? Because you have to get into this thing, and I think it's very difficult, right?
Yeah, I've kind of honed it down to 5 minutes, but yeah, it's a bit of a squeeze.
What is one life lesson you've learned as a mermaid performer?
I think just that everyone at every stage of their life needs and deserves magic. So whether you're 4 years old, that's my youngest student, or 88 years old, that's my most senior student.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing.
What is the most rewarding part of being a mermaid performer?
The most rewarding thing is the people I've met, overseas and locally, just such beautiful individuals, and watching them blossom when they see a mermaid performance for the first time or learning how to be one themselves. I'm so grateful for this career because it lets me explore so many different paths.
All right, thank you so much. And it was really nice meeting you.
Yes, you too. I think learning how to explain it in a way that would resonate with the different generations was really interesting for me. I would say that there's always room for your passion in life, but don't put unnecessary pressure on yourself either. Just find a space to do what you love, whether that's as a hobby or as a profession. Doing it as a hobby doesn't mean you're not good at it. Just be fulfilled and be content. I hope you learned something fun. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I think I have the largest personal collection of silicone tails in the
How
world.
many do you have?
I feel like I have between 7 to 9.
And each costs about 5 to 10K.
It's called a business investment. I'm allowed.